Good morning. It is July 24th and it's raining. Yes, I said it. Raining. Now, it's not a lot of rain. It's a tiny bit of rain, but we'll take it. But everything's wet, so that means there was rain coming. But look at this. We have not had a slug problem for 2 months. And it's rained for 5 freaking minutes. And look who came out to play. Look at that. Man, bastards. Anyway, we'll take him for a bath because I know they don't like being dirty, and we'll go and check for any other ones. Good morning. It's still the 24th. It's still raining. It's not raining a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's much appreciated. But my first tomato of 2023 is Robin's Taste of Paradise. Let's see if it's true. Very sweet. Let's hope we get lots more. Bye. It's the 24th still, and I'm harvesting beans. And before anybody panics and says, oh my God, you pulled the bean plant out, I find it easier to harvest them this way. So I cut it off at the bottom, pull it, pick it up, let them all dangle, and take them all out. I can only eat so many drying kind of beans, and we like some of them to be done fresh, so we don't dry them. We just saute them with some olive oil and garlic. So that's what we'll be having for supper. It's not all about green beans. We don't like runner beans because I find them rubber beans. Now, these were supposed to be bush beans, and I've got them held up to the side of my head, and they are touching the ground. So, but yeah, look at the beans on them. Looking good. And this is only like a fraction of the beans I've obviously got in my yard. So don't panic, everybody. There'll be beans all year. And apparently we're sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay, we're harvesting beans, which sounds easier than it should be because I'm standing on the two sides of the bed and probably fall off and break my neck. But yeah, harvesting from above. So getting all the purple beans out, and then I'll explain to you why I've ripped out so much of the stuff out of this bed. Because I don't know if you've ever had rats before, but they stink, and it's got this lovely bedded smell. So I found a little hole and a big hole, so I've pulled all the beans out from the front. Yes, I know, sacrilege again, my garden, my rules. Pulled all the beans out from the front. I've left all the ones at the back, so they should be okay. I'll pull all the tops, the leaves from the bottom, like we do with tomatoes, because something is chewing the bottom beans. And hopefully I air it out, and I'll put my live trap in here and see if we can catch anything. But yeah, it smells like a pet bed, so they're obviously loving the straw, so never do the straw again. No failures, just learning opportunities, and one of them is don't put straw where all your beans are. Okay, I'm gonna go harvest more beans. Oh, lovely, lovely chubbly. Do you think these Purple Queen have a prolific way of giving beans? I'm thinking they do. And these are all the ones we picked for potting, so I'll get them done. And yeah, and I've still got, there's a million flowers still on those, and this is just from this one section. That's just from those ones at the back there, Purple Queen. Oops, stepping on things, killing myself. Yeah, look at all them, and there's flowers galore on there still. I think I oversowed them. What do you think? These are the Bilottis. They're also ones we pod. These are Good Mother Earth. I don't know what they're like. Most potting beans are all the same. I just buy them because they have cool colors. So we'll see. See, they have cool colors. Yeah, loads of beans, that's for sure. Pongos. See, Pongos and Mother Earth, they all look the same. So, but they taste really good. So that's all that counts. Yeah, that's all purple beans. These ones are Christmas Lima and Red Spider. I don't know about the Red Spider so much. They don't seem to be doing much. Another one of those from the seed company that I'm not very happy with this year. But I will not mention any bad names. We are all good to go. And that's Sweet Mama's getting bigger. Look. Ooh, my first winter squash that actually looks like something. My Yukichichikuri looks very tiny still. I don't know if it even got pollinated. I always find potting beans like watching a rerun of the sci-fi classic, The Body Snatchers. They've got this lovely slimy, well, it's not slimy, it's just this weird coating on them. So let's see if I can do one one-handed. Hang on. There you go. See? They're in their little casings. Aliens. Anyway, I'm out here shelling beans. Okay. Oh, there we go. You can't see it, but I can. Or maybe you can see it. It's all mesh. 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 See? Mesh. So, whoops. Getting there. Slowly. It's raining again today. It is July 25th. And it's raining. Well, it was raining. But, like the old saying goes, be careful what you wish for. It poured rain yesterday. And apparently I wasn't, unlike Noah, prepared for all the deluge, and it knocked down quite a few of my tomatoes. So we were out here today doing tomato repair. Look at that black cloud. It's supposed to rain again today, but then that's it. Gladiola needs moving for next year. It's right in the path. This one's just about to burst into flower, and it's black and it's gorgeous. More beans need harvesting. Beans and beans again. So I'm going to take some of these front ones out because, again, I don't want to be attracting any critters because we're not quite sure what's eating all the other ones. But, yeah. It's not like I don't have a few. She says as they take over. Now you know how Jack and the Beanstalk felt. Crazy, eh? Loads of flowers. Look at them. Holy crap. I don't know what they are because the label's on the outside. These look like dragon's tongue. If they're pink, they're dragon's tongue, which is a podding bean. You can see them down there, I think. There you go. Yeah. So lots of beans to pick. We're eating beans like crazy, but that's not a bad thing. Marigolds are looking stunning. I've got to save some of these. They're huge flowers. And look at that. Yeah. Tomatoes are doing pretty good, actually. Don't have any dead ones, but I got to come out and cut some more leaves off because the leaves are what pull the weight down when they get wet. Poor tree lily got doused, but she's still holding her own and has new flowers coming out. Yeah, and Gerald's going back to work, so. Well, that was it for our rain. Sun's back. Did somebody say delphinium seeds? We're winnowing them, I think it's called. Anyway, get these packaged up for traveling later on in the summer. Have a great day. Bye. Wow. He had his whole head in, oops, too much movement, too windy. There he is. Had his whole head stuck in that flower. All you could see was his little bum. There he is. Cool. Oh, more bees. Look. Ooh, bees. Hello, bee. Sorry, it's windy, so it's fading in and out of synchronization. But yeah, this crocosmia is full of bees. I'm assuming that's why the hummingbirds aren't here at the moment. Okay, almost done. It's got all its sides in. I just got to put the doors back on, put shelves in. Okay, shelves are in. Shelves are in. Yeah. And then I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. Going to put the doors on. Ta-da! There, it's all mesh. All mesh, see? Mesh. Perfect. A little off kilter there. I'll have to get Gerald to check that, but yeah, it's all mesh all the way around, except for the back. Back's got mirrors. So, not a bad deal. I already had the mesh, so that didn't cost me anything. All I had to do was buy some more staples. But I'm pretty happy with it. I just got to make sure the shelves fit now. I mean the trays. But yeah, perfect. Trays fit. Excellent. And there's 2 shelves in the bottom. So this is the new seedling home. Very happy. I think he missed the memo that said mice only. It's a bloody slug in my mouse trap. Stupid things. Well, at least he had a hearty meal before he died. I don't know if you can see him in there. There you go. Good morning. It is July 26th. We are back to hot skies again. And Gerald's battling a wasp's nest in his shed. Again. But look, finally, I have a Russian swirl dwarf tomato. I'm not sure if the dwarf part's the bloody tomato itself, but so far it's the only one I've got that I can see. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. So we won't be growing this one again next year. I don't know. Nothing's getting pollinated. Everything's falling off. Even the new ones are looking a bit pitiful. So we'll see. Anyway. Cornflowers, I think that's what they are doing great. Raspberries doing good. It's not going to get anything this year, but that's okay. We are battling something eating all the leaves. I cut the whole plant back last year because I wanted it to be refreshed. I just pull all these leaves off anyway and check for caterpillars. So far there are none, but they're on here. I know they are because these are caterpillar havens because they're out in the open. Anyway, let's go see if anything else has flowered, bloomed, or died. Ugh. Let's see. Snapdragons are doing good. Getting little seed pods on them, so we'll be able to save some of these. These ones just self-seed in this pot every year. As do those. And then they fall on the ground and grow in the grass. Let's see. We haven't caught anything in the traps yet, but I know there's something here because I have a new, let's see if I can get rid, I have a new hole. There's a new hole down there, but nothing's in the traps, so I don't know. Got no idea. Maybe it's run away. My Ukikichi curry is not dead, but it doesn't look like it's pollinating either, and it's certainly not getting any bigger. But luckily, the sweet mama seems to be okay. Where is she? Right there. I think it got pollinated because it's not looking rotten, so. And this one, I have no idea what it is, and it has no fruits on it yet that I can see. Got lots of male flowers. More cornflowers, coneflowers, cornflowers. Cucumber. I'm finding cucumbers all over the place. Now, do they have any cucumbers on them? Hello. That's my pitiful, look, dirty fingernails already. That's my pathetic attempt at a cucumber. Echinacea's coming out nicely. Black hollyhocks are coming out nicely. Let's go see how my gladiola came out, if it's popped out yet. Oh, it's starting. There we are. My first gladiola that's flowering. This one, I don't know what color this one is. It might be yellow. Where are you? It might be yellow. It might be a yellow one. Yeah, cosmos are taking over again because I forgot to pinch them out. They're 5 feet tall, but at least they've got some flowers on them. Sweet peas are doing great. There's a riot of gladiolas back there, so once they open, which some of them are starting to, we should have a riot of late summer flowers here. Yeah, just got to keep track of which ones are crocosmias because I'm going to move them. Other than that, not a lot going on today. Not a lot. Yeah, it's cool today. Not smoking hot like it has been, which is good. I have more beans to pick. Get out. I have more beans to pick, and I'm going to decide where I'm going to put my fall bush beans. And I got to start harvesting black hollyhock seeds. Yeah, A few things to do. Anyway, let's see what's going on in here. Nothing, honey. Nothing's going on in here. Smells nice though, because Gerald was spraying something. I forget what. Forget what he was spraying. Anyway, seed saving selections. Some sweet peas. Oops, where are you? Sweet peas. It looks foggy. I don't know if it's my camera or what. Weird. 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 Anyway. So we are doing the runners off the white pineberry. Paper clips work great. So just unbend them. And then trying to do this one-handed. When you get the little runner in the soil, you just want it on the soil. Just put the paper clip in there and you're good to go. So I'll do all 6 of them. 3 from each plant. That'll be enough. Okay, there we go. So 6 little babies all tucked in nicely. Hopefully they'll be fine. Got more coming off anyway if they don't survive. But I don't see why they wouldn't. And these should be good until next year. Got some bug damage, but I'm not too worried about it as long as I can't see caterpillars. Yeah. All good. Yep. Pull off anything that's damaged or dying. Give the plant its best chance for survival. There we go. All good. Just checking on my tiny beans. These are the Muscati bush beans. These ones really do look like they're bush beans, but they're very prolific. They are what looks like a tiny bean. They don't look like they're huge by any means, so we'll have to harvest some of these pretty soon because we have a popular critters out here. That one should be back there. Sorry, I'm showing you leaves. That one's back there because it's a podding bean, but all these ones at the front here are little Muscatis, as far as I can tell. When I said I've sowed too many beans, you can certainly tell I did. But they are delicious. Ooh, white Nigella. Yeah, there's beans galore in here. Little teeny tiny tiddly beans that will be beans later. You know, it's my whole life revolves around beans and black gladioli. Lovely. The seed pods on Nigellas are gorgeous. Be harvesting lots of these. These ones are the lilac, lavender colored ones. And I've got to check my, these are my outdoor shallots, which I think are almost ready to harvest because I don't want them to get too wet and soggy. So I might just pull them. We just use them as small onions anyway. But yeah, beautiful marigolds. Got lots of marigolds to harvest. Yeah, cool. And a quick update on the carrots. Everybody looks happy so far. Happy. Looks like I have a rogue tomato. I mean, come on now. Where do these things come from, hey? Come on out of there. Get out of there. Sorry, it's too late in the year for you and you're interfering with my carrots. Nature finding a way. A daisy way up here. And we don't have any flowers up here that are daisies. They're way over by the house and they're invasive, of course. And a borage plant. I haven't sown borage in this yard for like 4 years. So I'm going to try and rescue it. Sorry. Ooh, very exciting news. My Scotch bonnet, and this is not a hot Scotch bonnet, it's apparently a sweet Scotch bonnet, is starting to get little peppers. See, little peppers. But it's got tons of flowers, so if only half of them develop into fruits, we should be very happy. And these are sweet banana peppers, and I don't know when to harvest them, so I'm gonna probably give one a try and see what it does. I don't think they change color. Peppers are doing pretty good, actually, after all that worry. These ones are starting to turn color. These are the blah blah. I think these are hot, but I don't know. So I don't know. And this one it's getting flowers at the top, but it'll probably have fruit by next September. This is an Ahagoya. It's supposed to be a hot one. Another one I bought off the internet and sent to a few people. I tell you, no guarantees are there, ever. Anyway, it's cool out, so I just thought I'd come outside and check on everything and see how everything's doing. All right then. Oops. Lots of bees. Oh, let's see how my butternut's doing. Gotta be careful with all the bees around. Nope, I don't think it got pollinated, it rotted. There we go. Pulled the shallots up. They're not perfect. I mean, they're not big, but they're shallots, so they're actually quite nice. So next year I'll grow them in a drier, hotter, warmer, airy space. Yeah, cool. It is the 27th today, Thursday. And then these are the Muscati. They're a dwarf bean, and they're really nice because they're really tiny and they're very tender. And then I accidentally pulled off a big plant. These are supposed to be potting, but that's okay. If you chop them up small, you can just eat them as long as you steam them enough. And that's the harvest for this morning. Okay, so we put some feed in here and we're just gonna pop some. These are Ferrari bush beans. Whether they'll grow or not, I don't know. But I do know if I don't try, they definitely won't grow. So, put 12 in here. And I've got some in the other pots outside, and I'm gonna sow some more red swans. There we go, 12 little beans. Let's go do the rest. And we'll put 7, I've given them all a little bit of fertilizer. We'll put 7 red swans in each of those. And 5 in each of those of red swan.